Yeah, the drama's back again. Everybody got secrets hiding deep within. Emma and Chris got the whole town talking loud. One kiss, one lie, now the wall's coming down. Every twist got us losing our minds. Every episode crossing every line. We're breaking down the fights, the tears, the shade. Who's telling truth and who just getting played? Welcome to Behind the Gates, where the love and the scandal never wait. Behind the gates, yeah, behind the gates. Every heart's a rumor in the flames. Oh, welcome to Behind the Gates, where the truth comes out when the night is late. Ooh, behind the gates. Let's talk about it. Grab your wine, come and sit with us tonight. Everybody smiling, but it cuts like a knife. Truth in the hallway, lies in the hall. One wrong word and it all gets loud. The twist got us losing our mind. Every episode, crossing every line. We breaking down the fights, the tears, the shade. Who's telling truth and who just getting played? Behind the gates, where the love and the scandal never wait. Behind the gates, yeah, behind the gates. Every heart's a rumor in the flames. Oh, welcome to Behind the Gates, where the truth comes out when the night is late. Ooh, behind the gates. Let's talk about it. When the door shuts, everybody knows. The pretty little secrets start to show. And the whole town leans in close, waiting on the one thing nobody shows. Welcome to Behind the Gates, where the love and the scandal never wait. Behind the gates, yeah, behind the gates. Every heart's a rumor in the flames.
Every Friday night.
No cooking necessary, no assembly required.
Where the truth comes out when the night is late.
All things Beyond the Gates. How are you doing, Keisha? How are you doing, Donald?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Good. It's Friday. It's Friday.
I am super excited because today we are going to be joined by actress, writer, producer, director, and U.S. Navy veteran Timeca Seretti. Many viewers know her as the bold, opinionated, and always entertaining Anastasia Belle Claire on Beyond the Gates, but her journey to the screen has been anything but ordinary. From military service to filmmaking to daytime television, Timeca has built an impressive career both in front and behind the camera. One thing for certain is she knows how to leave an impression. Y'all go ahead and put your hands together for the one and only Miss Timeca Seretti. Thank you so much for joining us today. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you guys for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. I want to ask you the first thing off the rip. You are from Gary, Indiana.
Yes, honey. G.I. till I die, honey.
I know you get the Michael Jackson questions all the time, like what is it about the history of that? And I read in your IMDb you ran your mother crazy with Michael Jackson and Diana Ross impression.
Oh, my whole family, honey, because if my mom, that was my gift every birthday. If the old one needed to be replaced, a record player, you know, with a double cassette tape.
Yes.
And a Michael Jackson album. That's what I got every birthday. So, and I would play it over and over and over again. I think I still have them upstairs. They're warped, but the little 45s.
Yeah.
And I would just play it over and over because I was so in love with him. I know how much he is loved worldwide, but no, it was me and him. We were in love, and I was gonna marry him. And I listened to all the albums and the records. And my brother was like, "Mom, please make us stop playing it."
I might have to fight you for that one.
I'm about to say, look, this got to be a battle because Ursula's in love.
They were like, I'm ready to fight. Let me tell you something. I had a fight. My mom bought me the Thriller album.
Okay.
And I let somebody borrow it. And that was before, we used to write our name on the album or the cover. And this little girl did not want to give me, she's my friend. And I shouldn't say this little girl. I'm sorry, Pooh Bear. But she's my friend now. But we had to fight over this Thriller album because I was like, that's my album. I let you borrow it. She was like, no, it's not. It's mine. So I will fight for the love of Michael Jackson. Okay.
Right.
We can be part of the what you call the sister circle, the sister wives.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will
Yes,
share
okay.
him. I will share him because I know there's a lot of love. And I was
a Prince girl.
I'm in a mycosis right now since I've seen the Michael Jackson movie twice.
Yes.
And I love it. I love that we brought this love energy back. We brought him back, and to let them know that they did kill his body, this physical form, but they couldn't kill his spirit and the love that the music carries. They can't do it.
So you're gonna be there front and center for Michael too.
Exactly.
Oh yes, honey. I would have sat there if they made that movie 4 or 5 hours. I would have gladly sat there and watched all of it.
Every moment.
I felt like I wanted another 30 minutes at least.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone did such a wonderful job, and kudos to him. Yeah, and we're gonna go and see it again. But before we get into the world of Beyond the Gates, I want to talk to you about your military career. Thank you for your service.
Oh, you are so welcome. Yes. You are so welcome. I feel so blessed to have got to experience that at such a young age. Now, a lot of people don't know I had ROTC for 4 years in high school.
Same.
And you did?
Yes,
then
Air Force stuff.
Yes. And I thought I would go to school, which I should have because I could have went in let them pay for my college and went in as an officer, but I didn't want to go to school anymore. And so I just joined as an enlisted man. And if I could go back, same time, same place, same friends, I would do it all over again. And I do still keep in touch with some of my friends from that were stationed on my ship because I was on the USS Samuel Gompers. It was a tender, and we did Western Pacific Fleet, which we were gone across the world for 6 months. Hong Kong, Singapore, Philippines, Hawaii. And I loved it. But also at that time, there was no conflict going on. So we were just sailing around, kind of for me at 18 years old, having fun. Yeah.
What lessons from your military service do you use to approach your career today? Does that influence how you approach your work?
Oh, discipline. Discipline. Because you get that in spades in the military. From the time you sign that paper, they in your face yelling at you, keeping you together. You got to have your military bearings. You've always got to be prepared. You always got to be neat and tidy. And that discipline, I think, spills over into my career.
And a expansive career that it is. We were going back to a lot of your MDB work. You are in a lot of different things.
I've been doing this a long time.
You have been doing it a long time, and kudos to you. Keisha, you have a question.
Yes, I did have a question. So I know that we've all experienced an Anastasia in real life. Have you personally experienced an Anastasia in your life?
Girl, yes. And some people approach me and they're like, how can you be so mean? I'm like, well, I experienced bullying. Like, look at how light-skinned I am. And this is, I used to bake myself in the sun and put suntan lotion on so I could get darker. But I was raised in the projects, and I was probably the lightest thing in there. And so I got called white girl and all kinds of stuff. I got beat up all the time until I had to learn how to fight. I used to run home screaming, Mama, open the door, open the door. And so it wasn't on the level of having money and living behind the gates. I just put that element on her. But I know what the bullying is all about, honey. Yes, I experienced it a lot.
Wow. Wow. So that's where Anastasia gets her edge from then.
Oh, yeah.
I can, I say all the time, I say, here come the drama. Every time she come on the screen, I'm like, okay, what's she gonna say now? Like, I know that's got to be hilarious and fun for you playing her, though.
Oh, it is the best. And everybody on set, when I get there, they're like, oh boy, here she come. And I'm like, yes, I am here to bring the drama, honey. And
But we
so,
love it though. We love it behind the gates because for us, it's like we need somebody to bring the Duprees down a peg. Because sometimes it's like, okay, y'all are up here untouchable, but we need someone to remind you.
and she
And
says all the
Anastasia never
things.
fails.
He says
Miss
all the things.
Anastasia gonna tell you all the things nobody else gonna say. It's like she
Yes.
don't have a filter.
Mhm.
Exactly. Donald.
So, my question to you is this: Beyond the Gates already is such a movement show. It is groundbreaking. It's breaking all the barriers, getting nominated for everything. Do you feel like whenever you walk onto the set, like, do you feel like you're bigger? You're part of something bigger, making history. What's your emotions walking onto the set?
Oh my God. So when I first got cast, I didn't know, and then when it started happening and like, everybody, because I got on in season 1 in episode 51. So that was
Mhm.
kind of early on. Um, and the thing is when I got on there, I was just scared because here I am with Clifton Davis, Tamara Tooney, like these like big name people. And I'm like, my underarms are sweating and I'm like, and I had never done daytime TV. So
Mhm.
like, I'm just like, there's cameras like there's 4 or 5 cameras. I'm just like, oh my God. But then once I realized I had to like sit myself down and have a talk with myself and be like, girl, you got to rise to the occasion. Like these people ain't playing and people love the show. The
Yes, we
fans
do.
are like, it's amazing. And now
Mhm.
I got stopped in the grocery store. I got stopped in the airport in Chicago, in the airport in Atlanta. They were like, one guy was like, do I know you? And I was like, no, we've never met. And he was like, no, I feel like I know you. And I was like, do you watch Beyond the Gates? He was like, I knew it. I knew it. And so, I know, and especially with the NAACP Image Awards and everything that people are talking about, this is huge. Is huge, and for me to be a part of it's like I want to like rise to the challenge.
Right.
Yes. What an amazing feeling. And we feel the same way
I'm
watching
giving
it every
myself
day. Just the
goosebumps.
yes, this the privilege of actually being able to watch that every day. I grew up
Hmm.
a YNR girl, but I hadn't watched in a number of years. My dad still watches, but now he watches Beyond the Gates too. And so I can call him, and my dad is 76 years old, and
Oh,
call him, and we talk about Beyond the Gates, and he'll say, oh yeah, that Anastasia trip, boy, she looking what she, and I'm like, man, did you see what she did at that cotillion? He's like, man, she need to sit down somewhere, and it's like having those entertaining conversations and the privilege to be able to do so. I'm so happy to be in this era of soap opera TV we have right now. It's amazing, and kudos again for y'all being extended for seasons 3 and 4.
I
Yes.
know, I know.
That we were
You
We
like,
got to
look,
think
okay, this
about
we
it.
is
over
when is
here
the
are
next?
praying and hoping for more of the Bella Claire family to appear. We need that
Look,
controversy with the Duprees.
We
I
definitely do.
and if they allow me, I'm ready to rise to the challenge and bring it.
Yes, bring the whole family. Bring the whole family.
So, Tamika, what do you think is Anastasia's motivation?
You know, so I've heard a lot of theories is that she wanted Vernon, Vernon rebuffed her, and now she's mad at Anita. But I came up with a theory,
Mhm.
and well, two of them. The first one is that she just wanted better for Vernon. Like you know how you got a friend and they meet this person and you know that person is no good or whatever. And
Mhm.
her and Vernon being from beyond the gates, she's like,
Mhm.
you should have married on your level, because that's what she's all about. And that's a good one. But then the other one is my personal theory, and I was in the makeup chair talking about this the other day.
Mhm.
Anita is an EGOT and she's
Mhm.
Hmm.
singing with this group and everything. I think Anastasia's jealous. She might have
Mm.
wanted to, be a performer, and one couldn't because of her status. Maybe her father or whatever parents didn't want her to do that,
Mhm.
or she just didn't have the opportunity. So I'm thinking of a jealousy aspect, not so much of that Anita got Vernon, but that I wanted to be doing what she's doing.
Right.
And that makes sense just based on the reaction of the whole Platinum Deb and how she so much wanted to live vicariously through Chessie and like, no, this is
Yes.
ours. Okay, well, can't we at least share it? It was kind of like heartbreaking to watch at the same time, like give that girl her crown, but man, why are you feeling this way? You're hurting somewhere. This is coming from
Yeah.
somewhere deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I looked at it. One of our other co-hosts, she couldn't be here today, but she did have a question for you. Based on all of the different genres that you've worked in, what's your favorite? Because we see you got some sci-fi, some horror, some comedy.
Yeah.
What do you like best?
Well, I'm gonna have to say this daytime TV because, like you said, you're a Young and the Restless fan, honey. I was a All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital,
Okay.
and I honestly used to skip school if the storyline was so good. Oh, child, I wasn't going to school. I had to be there on lunch hour to 3 o'clock so I could watch and see what was going on. And I always wanted to be the Black Erica Kane.
Oh,
And
yes.
so, this is my good judge. But I'm gonna say after that, the runner up, I did Doom Patrol, and that was kind of like I got to play my first villain. And I told some people that when I'm working on my career, I was like, I'm in my villain era, and that led to now this, and I'm like, ooh, I manifested this, honey.
Yes, you did. Take us through the moment you found out you were cast.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret about Timeca.
Okay.
If I'm not booking nothing, let me book a vacation. Because every time I book myself a vacation, and I think it's the releasing of the desire or the want for it. I'm on another level when I'm thinking on vacation. I'm going here. I'm going there. When I booked NCIS New Orleans, I was on my way to Mexico.
Okay.
When I booked the Wonder Years, I was on my way to Mexico. When I booked, and that's not on my IMDb because they cut out my scene and they took my credit off. But Women of the Movement was a big show, and I had booked that. I was in a hotel in Hawaii, and me and my husband moved the furniture all around, and I did the audition, and I booked it. And so a lot of times when I am doing these auditions, I send them out there in the world, then I book me a vacation. I was on my way to Tahoe with a friend of mine. Child, I had bought me a bunny suit, the onesie. It was a Hello Kitty because I don't like snow. I hate cold weather. But I was like, I'm gonna be cute and sit by the fire. And I booked, this show. And I was like, well, it said possibly recurring. And so this could have been a one-off. I didn't know. But I'm happy anytime I book something. And so, like I said, I didn't know what it was until I started working on it and found that out. But like I told my friend, he was so mad. He was like, honey, Henny, no, he says, Henny, we need to be drinking old fashions in front of the fireplace. You gonna leave me like this? And I was like, yep, bye.
I know that's right.
I'll see you when I get back.
I was just happy it was a booking, and and now the rest is history.
Yes. Donald, do you have another question?
I do. So I do acting on my own free time. I tackled a character recently that was my complete opposite. Just a creep. How do you dissociate yourself, this beautiful queen, sweet as can be, to a character like Anastasia?
Well, I mean, because here's the deal. In acting, we are just reflecting life. And you wonder how we have these monsters and stuff, like people that are serial killers walking amongst us. Well, I feel like everybody's got a little bit of something of those, any archetype you can find. We've all got it in us. It's just what you feed. And so I feel like when you get those characters, like the ones that are a creep, you can tap into it. You don't want to, but if you're an actor, you have to. And like my friend that I was saying that we were supposed to go to Tahoe, he's an actor too. And all of his characters, he's big, 6'4", corn-fed white boy, and he's gay, but and the sweetest thing you ever seen in your life. But he plays rapists, racist, serial killers. There was a show called Them on Amazon, and they had this scene where it was a black woman, and there was like 3 or 4 of them came up in the house, and they raped her, and they had her baby, and they were swinging it, talking about baby in a bag.
And I remember that.
Yeah, my friend, he's the one that raped her. And so online, people were coming after him, like, you blah, blah, blah. And he was like, baby, can you get online and come to my defense? And I was like, y'all better leave my friend alone, because that's not
Right.
in real
I know
life.
that's right.
I know that's
We
right.
play these characters, but that's not us in real life. So I
Right.
think there is a little spark of any of that thing in all of us, and we can find it and exploit it and use it as an actor.
Yes. Keisha, you have a question?
I do. Like Ursula mentioned, we know that you've done a lot of different things in a lot of different genres. What is your dream role? What's the one thing you really want to do? What's on your bucket list?
Okay, so now, just with that thing when I was talking about Anastasia being jealous of Anita, actually Samantha was in the makeup chair next to me, Naja, that's her real name. And we were talking, because so many people on the cast sing, and they're very talented. And we were like, what if we had an episode that was like a musical? And then I was like, what if we all did like a Christmas album? And I was like, what if they bring that storyline to fruition and I get to sing? So probably doing a musical would be my judge. And I'm actually writing a feature film, because y'all can't see it, but I'm in my back room. I have like 5 guitars. I got drums behind this blue thing. I have a band, so I do sing. But to be able to put my music into a movie, that would be good. And so I'm trying to write a feature right now the music is going to actually be its own character. And, of course, she's going to be some kind of struggling musician artist that she can, bring her music into the movie. So I would love to be able to do that.
Awesome.
That sounds so exciting.
Well, I'm gonna throw my hand.
We are all
just in
musical
case you're
fans.
looking for some casting.
Hey, we always are. I'll remember, Donald.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we are all lovers of the musical genre here.
Absolutely. I think musicals are my favorite.
Mine too. Mine too.
So Angela, she brought out a quote of one of your quotes. She said, please make sure you read this to her. And she says, good men are like black unicorns, never seen one.
Yes.
And I was like, okay. She said, yeah, make sure you tell her I found that. And I was like, she said, I'm in agreement. So I said, okay.
Yep. Never seen one.
Well, listen, it has been a pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you so much for coming behind the gates. And since you told us you like music, do you want to sing us out?
Oh, honey, let me see. Now usually I have to do my vocal warm-ups. Let me see, what can I sing? Left a good job in the city.
Come on.
Working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleep, worrying about the way the thing might have been. Big wheels keep on turning. Oh, the primary keep on burning. And we're rolling on the river.
You better sing now.
That's my
Yes, you
spirit.
better do that. Listen, thank you
Yes.
so much for joining us behind the gates. And listen, y'all check in to Beyond the Gates daily on CBS, and you can see Miss Anastasia Belclair do her thing. Thank you again for joining us, and have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you guys for
Yeah.
having me. Y'all
Thank
take
you
care.
so much. We enjoyed
Okay.
you.
All right, bye-bye.
Hold your seat, don't move. We're cutting to a break. 15 seconds later, I'm back with the gate. Popcorn gone cold. You still got your grin. I got a little detour. Then I slide back in. Wait, wait, don't touch that dial. I'll be through the noise in a minute, child. Behind the gates, we'll be right back. Behind the gates, then we snap right back. Right back, right back. Keep your eyes on me. Behind the gates, that's where I'll be. Cold soda on the table, receipt by the plate. You heard that little tease, now you know the date. I blink, you're leaning like, what's the next move? I leave you on a cliff, then I pull back smooth. Wait for it, wait, don't touch that dial. I'll be through the noise in a minute, child. Behind the gates, we'll be right back. Behind the gates, then we snap right back. Right back, right back.
Yeah, from the island to your plate, look back. Season with love, cooked just right. One bite, got your taste buds taking flight. Lil Poppy, flavor, so good. Family, faith, and know how to go. From the sauce to the smoke to the fire and the soul. Lil Poppy got the flavor taking over control. Turn it up, let the whole Puerto Rican flavor with luxury. Lil Poppy, yeah, we bringing the heat. One taste, and you know it can be beat.
I made it.
You made it, Ursula. Welcome back.
Made it. Yep. Late, but yeah. I'm happy you got my text. Good deal.
That's right. It's all right. Sorry you couldn't slide on in, but it's all good. It's all good.
That was so
Oh,
good.
that was so much fun.
That
Thank
was
you
good.
again, Timeca. That was amazing. Thank you so much. I hope y'all enjoyed that interview. Let me get this.
She was
comments
rolling.
Woo!
Amazing. Amazing.
I think we kind of messed her up a little bit when we tried to help her. I think we was kind of y'all don't shut
stop.
up.
I was like, stop.
She said this is a solo. That's what
This
she
is
said.
for me, not for y'all. She was gracious enough not to say shut up.
It's like a reflex. I just got to start rolling, you know.
I gotta start rolling.
Hey, let's
Rolling.
okay.
It's all right.
I immediately become a backup singer.
Yep.
Y'all.
Rolling.
All right, so
Yeah, how
let's
they
get
do it?
into
They said rolling.
Yeah, you got to roll.
You gotta roll.
Beautiful voice. Beautiful
Do
voice.
do 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 do.
I hope y'all enjoyed I hope y'all enjoyed that interview with Timeca. We'll be doing our best to bring even more to y'all. So hopefully that y'all like that. So now let's get into the rest of the show. Let's just go ahead and just bust this wide open. I want to hear y'all thoughts. Who walked through that door? Who is the impaler?
I still think it's gonna be Isaiah.
Isaiah.
It's not Isaiah because Isaiah came to ask Joey, did he have anything to do with his brother getting shot? He wouldn't have done that if he was the impaler. He would have known what happened with his brother getting shot.
Why does that look like Randy in the background right there? What is that?
I don't know. It does kind of know, doesn't it?
I'm like,
It's some
okay.
boxer. Somebody got gloves on, so I don't know who that is. Gotta see.
Okay, then my other one is if it's not him, it's gonna be Kyle or his sister. Me and Keisha was saying that was the other
I'm
one.
I think
still
it's the
with the
sister.
sister. I'm still on the sister.
I'm aiming for the sister as well.
I'm
If it's
on the
Kyle,
sister.
I'm gonna cry.
So
Cause
y'all
I
tell
think
us
the
what y'all
same-
think. Y'all thinking sister or y'all thinking somebody else that we don't
I'm
know?
thinking sister.
Well,
I
let's
just
look
think-
at this. Let's analyze this face.
Because that face is like, I know you, but really? I can't
Mhm.
believe you.
It was
Yeah, the
like,
face
oh,
is
you.
confusion.
Yeah, that's why I was
It's
saying Isaiah.
confusion.
Because it's confusion. It's like you.
See, for me, I just need somebody new. I need someone new to be entered into the cast. That's all. That's
Right.
the only thing that I am requesting at this point.
Right.
I don't want it to be someone who's
Is it gonna
already
be someone
in the
from
cast.
Genoa City, maybe?
No,
Potentially.
I think it's someone we already know or know of.
Now the question is that if the Impaler does get introduced into the cast, are they going to be recurring or a main character? Because if they are going to do this Young and the Restless crossover, I'd rather them be someone from an alternate soap opera that just comes in on occasionally
As a villain and goes away.
Mm-hmm. It may
Yeah.
that may
Like
be
a-
what
what
they
is it? Like a
that may be what
Demera.
they're trying to do.
I think
Yeah.
it's sister.
But would Joey know the people from Genoa City? I mean, he
Yeah.
could. All influential.
I think it's the sister.
I think it's the sister too, but this face didn't seem
everybody's
sharp
saying-
enough for me.
Yep. Sister. Bella says sister. Carl says sister. Curtis says sister.
We're gonna
Not
have to
Darlene.
Again, they didn't introduce her for no reason. They didn't introduce
Darlene?
her.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. They never say any, just talk about things for nothing. Everything. has to
Where's
work.
Genoa City located anyway?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. And they're in DC.
Dang, they
No,
flew
they-
all the way to
that-
DC for us?
But say, yeah, that's a good old skip.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Victor, look, you saw Victor showed up in the daggone helicopter on the
Oh,
lawn.
yeah.
like,
Listen, and when I tell you,
Oh,
when
yeah.
Victor came up,
Getting out like he need to
screamed.
run for president of the United States, and he did.
I'd love him to be instead of some other
He
folks, but that's okay. That's not that's neither here nor there. But yeah.
Y'all.
Victor
Okay.
came up like boom, here I am.
Here I am. What you gonna do about it?
Dude.
I'm here. I have arrived, is what Victor said. I
Listen,
have
when Victor
arrived.
showed up on the screen, I screamed. I'm like,
Mhm.
yes.
Yes, I love me some Victor Kiriakis, and I wasn't even a Y&R girl.
I'm
Oh,
so
God.
greedy.
Now, I don't have a graphic for this, but that's not the one I wanted. Okay, get your life. Okay, that's what I want. Ashley.
She get on my everlasting nerves.
Ashley acted like a nut job today. And
Today,
I hate to say that, but the way that she came at Naomi about Derek saved your husband's life, and he only died because he was saving your husband. Wait a minute, no.
But
For once, I agree with Naomi.
she's
Derek was some ways he wasn't supposed to be.
yes.
Nobody asked him to be
be.
there. Yes, he did
Exactly.
a great thing, but that was his choice and his decision. Nobody asked him to do that. So don't sit
At
around
all.
here and act like that, because if Derek wasn't dead, you wouldn't still be talking about he was a liar, that he
Mhm.
did this and that, and you still would be on the outside.
Hey, Naomi read her for
She
filth.
read her. She read
she,
her.
she
Hey.
said
Yeah,
nothing
she
but
did.
truth.
Not a lie uttered.
Because you feeling
listen.
guilty, and that doesn't. I'm like 2
That's
minutes
all
ago
it
you
is
were
is
fine.
guilt.
Not 2 minutes ago, you were fine with it. You were fine with dating him. And when he sat there and said stuff about Grayson, you were like, no, no, no. When it was obvious that the man was stabbed, you were like, oh, but now, I mean, you knew he was doing something. You
Well,
knew
not
he
only
was
that,
trying
when
to
you,
save
when
his
you
mama.
found out what was going on with Grayson, you was cool with it. It's now that now that Derek has been unalive, now you feeling guilty. So now
Exactly.
Grayson's the problem.
Because
So
she
go-
did
yeah.
not go back to Derek and say, you were right all along, and I apologize for how I treated you. She never got that out
Yeah,
of her
she
mouth.
didn't do that.
But
And
if-
when he go
And
ahead.
see, the thing with Ashley is that she is, and we've seen this when it was her in a potential Andre situation. She likes to be outside of her daily routine. She likes the unexpected and the spontaneous. And to some degree, she was into whatever Grayson was involved in with the ring, as long as it didn't
Because she's a
impact
Captain
anybody.
Sable.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
the fact that she lost Derek, kind of like what Naomi said, you have guilt written all over you because of how you and Derek ended.
Right.
Absolutely. And that's the only thing, because had she, well, she wasn't with him, but
Curtis
she
is
was
Angela's
like,
fault, William.
it is, but it's like Grayson, you're not giving Grayson forgive him enough grace because of how you did to Derek. So you feel like I gotta treat him the same way, just like Naomi said. I can't. This happened and Derek's dead, and I can't take you back when I didn't take Derek back for lying about not being able to walk, which in comparison is nothing. And
But I told you everything before everything blew up. He told her everything before everything blew up.
Yes,
so he told you, I will tell you when I can tell you. And he told you and gave you his mama's file and said, please watch after her. That was the man's deathbed, pretty much.
Accepting to all that until Derek died, and then she felt guilty.
Yeah, I'm like, girl, get a grip. Love you though, girl. You're doing it. Love the hair lately too.
There was something I was gonna say and I forgot. Oh well.
You think on it and then you raise your hand like they do in church and say, "I remember."
Not raise your hand.
But talk about getting a grip, Angela. I'm glad you said that. This one right here.
Oh my gosh.
Woo, child. Oh,
this is the definition.
Listen, I appreciated Isaiah in this moment.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, he needed to put his foot down.
He wanted
He's a
some
grown
brownie
man.
points
We
for
not
that.
teenagers. We just, yes, mama, this is the girl I'm dating. You're gonna have to deal with this. I'm sorry.
I'm not wait,
sorry.
Naomi and Jacob are married. Okay, and this is my girlfriend.
But see, okay, so, and I don't know if y'all saw this on a lot of the chats. People were mad talking about Eva didn't have any business there. I'm sorry, I disagree with that. It's called dating with intention. It's called dating with intention. This is his woman. He has stated he is in love with her and that she is his future. Why would he not include her?
Probably because they feel that because they're in the dating phase, it still is up in the air whether or not they will be long term or not. So
how many people have y'all dated and gone to daggone family functions with people you dated for 2 minutes, let alone 2
part that
weeks?
doesn't make any sense about that, Donald, because as women, we want to complain about not being present, not being appreciated by a man. Meanwhile, when someone does date you with intention and include you, now it's a problem that he does that because they're not married. So what? They're not married. He sat here and told his mama, she is my future, meaning I am planning on spending my life with this woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this question. How long do you feel is appropriate for anybody, whether it's the woman introducing their man to the family and vice versa? How long do you think is enough time to pass in the dating phase for you to introduce them to your family, let alone
I don't
bring
think
them
it's
to
the
family
timeline. I don't think it's based on a number of days. I think it's a number based on what the individual situation is going. You can be with somebody for 10 years and not have that kind of relationship versus you can be with somebody for 10 days and be I know people that got married that quick. So it's about that relationship and where you are and what your intention is.
Right. Because think about how many family barbecues you've been to and so done brought such and such to the house or whether you like or not. Hey, this is what I want to do.
Right.
And I agree with you, Keisha. There's not a timeline because, like, let me see. Raphael and I dated. How long did we date and half date and get to know each other before we moved in together? So it was what? Maybe
you started working at the airport.
Maybe 4 or 5 months. Maybe. Yeah. And then when he left and came back, okay, mom and dad, y'all get to meet Raphael. They like, okay, all right. Not a thing.
About where you are in the relationship, how you're feeling, how that you all are on one accord, and what is your intention for where the relationship is going? Are you dating casually? Or are you taking it seriously?
And even people who date casually, they still show up to
family
functions with Becky one week, the next week they got some.
Listen, because my brother-in-law be having them circle them through.
My God. Trickling through. Okay.
Like, who coming?
Which
Right, who
one?
you bringing this time?
Oh, that's not her name. I'm sorry, honey.
My bad. I know.
And normally somebody's big mama that be like, he done brought another girl this time.
Right.
I did not
Yeah,
know.
that other girl, I
I
like
think
her.
that a function that everybody's out and things that's happened is different from Sunday dinner at the house when it's the 4-5 of us at the table, and now we're in a more intimate setting. To me, that's different. And Isaiah hasn't brought her into the Hawthorne household.
But he doesn't go to the Hawthorne household. So
Right.
Exactly.
And if he
But-
did, and if he did in this situation, it would be okay because that is his intention for who he plans on being with.
Right.
Okay,
Just 'cause
so-
y'all don't like him, y'all ain't got to be with her. He do.
Okay,
What-
so
and
then
that's
let me
true.
ask this question because it may segue into the part 2 of this conversation.
Mhm.
Isaiah's already introduced Eva to Darlene, and that was already a tenseful encounter as it was anyway.
Mhm.
So he hasn't introduced, or they haven't had a sit down as a family with Isaiah and Eva as of yet. We already know Jacob ain't fooling with Eva. We already Elon may not be fooling with Eva just because of her mom. And then Darlene already has expressed that she don't really trust Eva because of Leslie. So so do you think that Isaiah is doing Eva wrong by subjecting her to family engagements where it's explicitly expressed that they do not like Eva?
Well,
No.
he didn't say he doesn't. Mama says she doesn't, right?
Mama's the only one. Even somebody said something about Jacob. I said Jacob didn't say he didn't like Eva. He don't trust her mama.
But
he's been kind of salty to Eva.
He
but I
has
don't
been
think
salty
he's
to Eva
salty
because of
as-
Leslie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't. He never said he doesn't like her.
No, you need to go back and
he's been
rewatch
kind of
it.
salty to her.
Because the thing with Jacob is that he will equate somebody bad with the company they keep. If that person is bad, then he automatically equates that person being bad. So with Leslie already being quote unquote under investigation that isn't going anywhere, and with Kat being getting into his ear, he don't like Eva as much as he don't like Leslie, because in his eyes, Eva is just as much of a villain or a felon as Leslie is.
Right, but he hasn't been as outwardly as rude as Darlene, but he has had his snide comments and little things that he has said.
But also in that same token, Ursula, they haven't had enough interaction with each other.
And that's true. And I think that Jacob is more apt to respect his brother's wishes than his parents are.
Right.
Elon is more reserved. Darlene just flat out wild.
Yeah.
And I think they all have their dynamic of how they're handling it. But Isaiah is the stand-up guy for me. And this is what it is. And before we get to the accommodation ceremony, I just want to go here when I'm talking about Isaiah and the stand-up guy. He straight said, listen, Joey, did you try to unalive my family? We need to have this conversation. I need to look you in your eye. And he's like, nah. And at this point, I actually believe Joey. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'm not going to harm no member of your family because I respect you too much. Like, this is the son Joey didn't have.
And if there was ever a sincere moment that Joey's ever had on the show where he is flat out 100% honest,
this is it. I totally believed him. I was a signed up. I'm a believer. I drank the Kool-Aid. If it was Kool-Aid poured, I drank it.
Is it Kool-Aid pineapples? With some added sugar?
I sure did. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm with this.
He is very, very, he makes himself even more attractive every time he does something like this.
All right.
Yeah. He does. He does. I agree.
What was his nickname? What name did we give him?
Peanut Butter Cup.
Yes, Peanut Butter Cup.
I'm hollering.
But let's go.
I love me a Reese's.
Let's go on.
Yes, we do.
Now they came in and jumped in the picture first, and Darlene was like, Okay. Well, yeah, now I need somebody else to take, we could have us a family photo. Like, she was not happy that they
Oh, she
came
was
and
pissed.
Trying
sit
to
up in
delete
there.
that picture so fast.
Mm-hmm.
She was getting ready to delete it. Yes, she was.
She was like, okay, I don't want this in my phone. But then you go up there and try to talk to the girl. Oh, and all this fake
Being all
talking.
fake.
I'm like, y'all fake. I'll tell you
But she
how
knows she is.
how to help. What you like? What I want you to do? How to help?
And
So-
I'll show
help
you
me do
how
this.
and I'll show you how to help or what I want.
Yeah, I'll show you what I want you to do.
So
Basically,
Naomi was trying to console Eva, or at least try and comfort Eva, saying, "Don't worry,
Yeah.
it's Darlene
This
just
is who
giving
she
you
is."
yeah,
the sandpaper, the initial sandpaper encounters. Just let her rub you the
Yep.
wrong way. Eventually, she's gonna see that you are a very good person, and
Yep.
it'll pass."
yep.
But at the same time, you got me messed up, woman, because
Listen here, who was gonna come in here? This one right here said,
Oh wow. Yes.
I hope you
That
be nice to
was
my
hilarious.
listen,
Yes.
because I would hate to have your husband arrest me for beating your ass. And I
Man,
was like,
I know.
If
I was
this
dying.
wasn't-
Listen, I ain't never been Team Leslie in my life, but she
But
had
that
me
was
on,
it.
in this scene. She had
Yep.
me.
look,
Yeah.
the interactions
I was
between
like, get her,
Leslie and
Leslie, get her.
Darlene give me life. It's a
Yeah.
cold
Yeah.
palate cleanser between the interactions between her and Nicole.
yeah.
And occasionally her and Kat. But the interaction between Darlene and Leslie, I'm here for it every single time.
And look at Marcel. He loved every minute of it.
Mhm. Because
Look, he looking like
loved it.
he wanted to hoist Leslie up on that desk at that moment.
and
Pretty
the,
much because see, Darlene
Yep,
always
he
giving
is.
it to him about the ex-wife. Talk about she
Yeah.
living her best
Mhm.
life. That's why he said, and I'm living my best
Listen.
life.
listen, I need Marcel and Darlene to just have one good drag session. Just
Drag.
one good one.
Yes. Yes. Poor thing. They just funny. Now,
Speaking of Marcel,
That's-
I watched Ruth and Boaz again the other night
did you?
and saw the pastor.
Yeah, yeah. I got to pull that one back out the archives. That was a good movie. That was
Yeah.
a lot of eye candy in that movie.
Yes, yes,
I'm-
yes.
I
It
have to say. I have to
was.
say.
Boaz.
But let's talk about Jacob for a second.
Someone get this guy a therapist.
This
Bad.
baby needed. He needed
Immediately,
that.
Nicole, where you at,
Immediately.
man? You
Don't send him to Nicole. Don't give him to Nicole.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Nicole.
Mm-mm.
Nicole got-
Somebody get hands on this baby quick.
Immediately.
Because he is unwell.
He is
Yeah.
This,
not.
this boy has
They're
PTSD.
supposed to have counseling
they either
within
need
the-
to explore the PTSD. I could
Mhm.
see them making him start drinking too much as a
Yeah.
result.
Because he went
Yeah.
to
And
the
that's-
bar after this, remember?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where I was thinking they were
I
going
got
to
a theory about that one too, but I'll share that in a minute.
Okay.
Mhm. I think Keisha, I think me and you on the same page, girl.
So let's go here. That morning, they wake up. Everything is good. Oh, this is wonderful. And then bam, shots
Yeah.
fired.
Mhm.
Ugh. Like
Is
they are intrusive thoughts. So they are invading his space. So that is definitely a
Mhm.
symptom of PTSD. And he just, yeah, it's just bad. And then the people around him aren't making it any better.
Mhm.
They are badgering him. Naomi, number one. Marcel and whatever he is attempting to do, number two.
Marcel is being petty, and I'm
Yes,
here
he
for
is.
it.
I gave him 2 stars.
I am here for the petty, Marcel. I'm here for it. Always.
I hollered. Well, I saw this. I said,
He was trying to lighten
no.
the mood.
I guess, but come on. So they go through this whole accommodation, and Jacob is like, you know what? I can't deal with this. But what makes what happened next significant to me is this right here. Let me find it. Naomi being Naomi and I didn't sign up for this. You married a cop.
Yeah.
You
What did you
literally
not
signed
sign
up
up
for
for?
that.
What did you
Literally
not sign
signed
up
up
for?
for it.
And this is my thing. What difference does your job make, Naomi, if you take on a social injustice case where there are people who don't like that you're representing their client? And if they want to try and target you the same way that Jacob went undercover, it's a two-way street.
Yes.
This is my issue, and I would we skipped one, but the first person on the block for me was Jen Jacobs, Ashley Crashley, for her behavior, but Naomi is right behind her with this.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, you want him to accept the fact that you don't want no kids, but you don't want to accept the fact that you married a freaking cop and don't expect him to be a freaking cop.
And then we're gonna add insult to injury. You want Jacob to open up about his PTSD, but you won't open up to your family about your hidden diagnosis, ma'am.
Regime. Exactly. Come on.
That part.
Electric chair.
Come on. Come on. That's it.
Hot kettle.
Exactly. That's it. That's it. She where
And
she
to the
was
actors
right
that
in
plays
Ashley's
Naomi,
situation,
to the actors that plays Naomi, we love you down. You played your part this week.
But you
because
getting
you irritated
right
the hell out of me.
Your character this week got issues. I mean, so many issues. She needs to go talk to her mama or somebody.
All y'all need to go to church. All y'all need to go to church.
Yep, they all need to go to church. Talk to the pastor.
Clear the air. Clear the air.
Then you done Febreze it out. My Febreze over there. I can't reach it right now.
Naomi, you are full of ish.
Yes.
And no other way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want support, you want everything your way, and you are unyielding, unrelenting, uncompromising, and gonna sit here and talk to your mama about the problems you having. You supposed to, instead of you going over there to Ashley's house every goddamn day, how about you talking to your husband?
Yeah.
How about you spending the time with him?
I could say just like a Dupree woman, but that's neither here or there.
Are you checking in with Jacob the way you checking in with Ashley? Because last I checked, Jacob was the one that was there.
I mean, maybe if she give her something else, give Jacob something else to think about besides that, it'll basically intertwine it'll get his thoughts off of that.
Maybe.
Okay, but even after the sex, she's talking him back. Now talk to me. You bring it right back. So
that's what I'm talking about.
Rid of it. You
I'm talking about if she talks about her health care, that'll bring him to let me think and ponder on something.
You say, baby,
else.
I'm ready to have a baby. I bet you he'll sit his butt down and not be trying to undercover cases.
That'll knock it right on out. Oh, we
pregnant? I would hate that so much. I would hate that.
You would hate that?
I would hate that so much. It'd be good soap. Don't get me wrong. It'd make great soap. I would hate that.
No.
Listen, no.
Not Hawthorne.
Okay, so
you want him to sit down, give him a baby.
But Jacob said, you know what? I got to go. I got to get up out of here. Now, you talking about, I'm going to go. I'm tell Ashley I'll come later. He talking about, nah, you go ahead and go. But then you tell your mama, well, we getting out of here. But is everything okay? Well, I'll let you know. But then you don't go check on your man. You still go to Ashley because he told you I'm going
you didn't have to tell him that I'll call Ashley and just text her. You ain't got to announce it.
You
don't
get
to
Exactly. You could have said, okay, I'll go with you. But nonetheless, Jacob ends up at Uptown.
Child.
And Kat said, you know what? I'm here for you, cuz in-law. Let me give you a hug. Because he said, you can buy me a drink all you want to, but how many drinks gonna bring my friend back?
Yeah.
Oh, let me hug you. And that's all she had. She didn't have to say nothing. She didn't have to analyze him and say, tell me what's on your mind. She was just there to hold him. Now let's get into it because everybody's saying this is the start of a relationship. I don't think so, but I want to hear what y'all got to say.
I got a theory.
Okay.
And it goes along with what I said a minute ago about his drinking. I think he gonna be drinking a little too much and he gonna slip and land in some kitty cat. And then it's gonna be like, oh shoot, what happened? It's gonna make good soap, y'all. They didn't do it on purpose.
Girl, that would be messy. That's just too messy.
It's so.
That is
Because
so
if that
messy.
happened, let me see how Tomas responds.
Ooh. Let me see how Naomi responds.
Ooh,
And let Eva
Lord,
catch
don't mess
wind of
around
it.
and let her get
Let's see how
pregnant.
the Duprees
child.
respond. That's just
Tomas would respond better than Naomi. Naomi gonna be taking a page out
Naomi
of
gonna crash out.
Nicole's. She gonna take a page out of Nicole's book and be down there talking about divorce. That's what
Naomi gonna crash out.
Mm-hmm.
Now my theory is they are going to connect on another level, not a physical one, but for their love of crime. She want to solve it. She was literally telling Smitty earlier she was thinking about doing her own true crime podcast and all of these things because that is what she is into. And I think that her love of true crime, Jacob's obsession with trying to find the impaler is going to have them working another case together. And I can see them eventually maybe opening their own agency or something. But I see them spending more time on the crime tip because he don't have to appease Naomi. He can have another brain that is enthusiastic as he is about finding and motivated about this person because she's trying to find what happened to Lynette. And if it's all intertwined. And I think they're going to be spending more time together now. Are they going to slip and land? I hope not. But that's my theory.
I can see that happening.
We gotta get messy at some point.
Like we started to get to the drama and the messiness of everything. Let's keep it going.
Like I would much rather it be a slip and land than it be a purposeful thing.
But that to me even makes it worse because how were you comfortable enough to go there with a slip and land, whether you were drunk or not? How you were
You're not comfortable if you're drunk. It's not about being comfortable. You're drunk. You're not in control.
They're not gonna do
you
that.
Can be in control.
Do that.
You Ursula, you are not in control when you're drunk.
A drunk man tells no
how drunk
now when you are tipsy, you're in control, but when you are drunk, you are not in control.
What'd you say, Donald?
He said drunk men tell no tales, and I said exactly. But your true intentions, your comfort level comes all the way out. You're like, okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think they'll do that. And Kat, she'll be the outcast. You're right. She will be. That would be
good soap.
It would, but that fight at Winterfest we thought was gonna be good soap too, and they didn't give it to us.
They're missing their opportunities because we gotta have to. And it's not even. I'm not trying. No, for real though. Like it has to get at some point. We need some kind of real drama.
Like
they playing like play in the sandbox. We need real drama. Like
because this is the thing. The only thing that Beyond the Gates had trending on social media, like a viral discussion where people were talking, was when Eva, Tomas, and Kat were in that love triangle.
Yep,
that was good soap.
Yeah,
they haven't had in this season the thing that makes us want to talk about it to get people into it. And that's what I need from season 2. Season 2 hasn't happened yet because season 1 we had Leslie and that whole thing with the whole revealing secret. Eva.
Yeah, that was.
And then the whole thing with Eva, Tomas, and Kat, and then Chelsea getting kidnapped was a cute time.
See, I think they're going to try and finalize and do this thing up with Bill and finish this.
So
that's
you think
boring. We're over that though.
You think season 2?
I think we're going to try and work that through and be done with it already. Something's got to happen to conclude this.
So you think season 2 is playing it safe? Is that what you're saying?
They're playing it too safe.
They are playing it entirely too safe for me. Because season 1 they pushed the boundary more than they are in season 2.
Because they didn't really know that we were going to have a season 2, so it was like let's just get it all out now.
And in all honesty, we don't know how much of season 2 they potentially had filmed before they knew they were renewed for a season 2. We don't.
Well, y'all know now, so we expect some drama.
So, as of right now, we're dealing with what they have already filmed, but hopefully, whether it's towards the end of season 2, gearing up for season 3, we need to see some more interwoven drama into the show.
And not the same. Not Bill and Danny and Ted and Nicole. Not the same stuff we already expected. We need drama, meaning something new. I don't want to hear nothing about no impaler. I'm tired of Haley and that old dusty bottle coming out between her old sweaty boobs. I'm tired of that.
I'm with Keisha.
Not the sweaty boobs. Oh gosh.
Because they are.
If she dig down in her cleavage one more time and pull out that damn bottle, I'm gonna pour it down.
Pull it out. I'm like, she put it in the coffee that day. I'm like, how you in the middle of the restaurant?
I wanted
Okay,
to pour
we'll
it
get
down
to
her
that.
throat.
We will get to Haley at the commercial break. Yeah, hold on.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Let's wrap this up, and then we'll go to
anywhere.
commercial break. Naomi spending more time consoling those around her. I think this was more of a moment she had with Smitty than she had with her own husband.
Mm-hmm.
My deal is, why ain't you mad at Smitty?
Yeah.
I am furious. I'm still furious with Smitty, and he made me even more mad today. But
Yeah,
we'll get to
Smitty
that.
on the block too. Because when Smitty up here talking about he gonna make an appearance, but he gonna slide out.
Yeah.
How you gonna slide out?
Can I
Sir,
honor your
You can
husband's
basically put
thing?
down one
that
night
is
of
not
writing.
support.
You can not write for one day. I mean, really.
Exactly.
Because
And then, go ahead, Donald.
Because one of the things, like
Right, like
you
you're
doing the
running out
very
of
same
time.
thing you despised of Martin before he told you his secret. You're doing the very same thing, but because
Exactly.
you're doing your passion, you're
Mhm.
dismissing Martin's passion.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you think that, well, I'm doing this for the greater good of the people. Well, Martin's doing his stuff in Congress for the greater good of the people. Both of you are doing
Exactly.
great things for the people.
Somebody
but you
gonna
think-
get smashed by a chandelier. Oh my gosh.
Somebody
Sorry, we
gonna
got
get
a
it.
smash man with the chandelier.
Somebody gonna get it. Somebody gonna get it.
Oh wow.
So Martin, to finish off my deal with Smitty and Martin, Martin ain't getting too pissed. Martin's not getting pissed off enough for me.
He's not.
Because
I
he's trying to be
totally agree.
understanding and he's trying to keep the peace, but not rock the boat, bro.
I agree. I totally agree with
When
you.
he said that,
because
Martin should have went off.
he should have, like, what do you say? Martin is being gracious and all of that, but no. And Mark Smitty also ticked me off today when Jacob came to him and said, I need you to do this with your story so we can get to the bottom of this. And the first thing out your mouth is, I'm not comfortable with using my story to do this and that. You know,
Like,
I'm all about
whatever.
integrity and telling the truth.
But
What?
it's okay for Jacob to compromise his investigation to have an investigative reporter giving him intel.
And
Exactly.
you sneaking up in the hospital doing stuff you ain't got no business doing.
Doing and lying
Yeah.
to your family and everything else, but you can't use the story to help finish the job. Are you serious? Smitty is a hypocrite of all hypocrites.
And then
Yes, he
convincing what's his face, the one that was that they were originally talking to from the ring. He literally got he was almost killed. But
Yes.
you're gonna sit there and tell him, well, what you're doing is gonna help out so many people. You need to keep putting your life on the line. But when Jacob comes to you about putting your life on the line through his
Not
story,
even-
you're like, I can't do it.
Not even
Electric-
your life.
electric
He asked
chair.
you he just
All you
asked
doing
you
is
to
writing
write
something.
To write something. He didn't even say go out there and put your life online. He just said write this in your story so we can flesh them out. And you talking about nah, bro. I'm not comfortable with that.
Yes,
I wasn't comfortable with almost getting shot and losing my best friend. But hey, we got to get this done.
Smitty, you're gonna make me call you out your name.
So who's on the block right now? Naomi, Smitty, and
Ashley.
and
And
Ashley.
Ashley.
my God.
Oh, and Darlene.
And Darlene.
Yes.
You're gonna make me call you out your name. Thank you, Curtis. I just and leave it at that. Thank you. You're gonna make me call you out your name.
Why y'all be doing Smitty?
You're gonna make me call you out your name, Smitty. And I'm trying not to do it, but I don't appreciate the way y'all acting today.
And of course, for the
appreciate
record, if any of the actors from Beyond the Gates sees this podcast, know every single one of y'all are doing your jobs because y'all got us heated over here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We're able
But
to
that's
disassociate the actor from the character. And
Right.
right now, the character is tearing
That's
our
what Tamika
nerves to
said, yep.
pieces. Tearing our nerves to pieces. But with that, we're gonna go to commercial break. We're gonna do some trivia. And yeah, so we'll be right back, y'all. Hold on.
Where's Marvella and Curtis?
She's somewhere.
Curtis is still
Stay
here.
single, 29, stay for.
Everybody's talking, moving way too fast.
AI's changing everything.
Wondering if you'll last. You don't need perfection.
You just need a start.
One idea, one new tool.
One dream inside your heart.
No more
Watching from the sidelines, no more waiting for someday.
from overwhelmed to pain.
We're turning knowledge into change.
From overwhelmed to pain.
Your next chapter.
Hold on, y'all. We're supposed to win in some trivia. All right, so y'all go ahead and put in the comments your answers. Angela, you tally who did what when, and we will reveal the answers later in the show. All right, so let's keep it moving. Y'all, Nicole got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Sure do.
And Nicole went to find, well, before I go here, because I've already loaded it, Nicole talked to Vanessa. Vanessa's good at pulling it out of her. Like, you know what you want,
Yes,
you know
she
what's
is.
happening and what's going on. And I think you need to tell Ted
Mm.
and just get it out. And I think if she tell him, it's on like popcorn.
Mm-hmm. And it will.
That's why
That's
I said
my-
keep your mouth shut.
Why?
I don't want to see it. So yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I
keep your
do.
mouth
I
shut.
do.
well, do you agree with Vanessa? Do you think Nicole should tell Ted? You think it's any of her business? You think it's any of Ted's business? Who she
If it's
fantasized about in private?
If it
I mean,
is affecting how she is interacting with him, I think something needs to be
She
done.
need to
because
get over it. That's why
she
he's
act like she
"Oh,
can't be around him. That's why he's sitting there himself trying to figure out like what is happening. And then she comes say, "Okay, now let me level with you. Let me talk to you for a second, bro."
Who does that? Nobody does that and goes
Like,
and tells
for
their
real.
ex-husband
Let me
or
just tell you,
boyfriend,
I've been
"Oh,
having some
I was
sexual fantasies
fantasizing
about
about
you.
you." Do that. Keep yourself to yourself. You work her through.
And y'all girl got them supersonic ears, them antennas, because she said, "Hold on."
Mhm.
That's right. Hold
She
on.
said
That was
something
my
in the
bad.
atmosphere ain't right.
Beep, 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 beep.
Something's up. Let me go. Something up.
And look,
Right
she use that
in.
expression.
Good timing, girl. Good timing.
I mean, them guts was bubbling. Said, "Get in that
But
office,
no.
girl." She showed right up at the right time because they might
Sure
would have been on
did.
the desk.
We don't talk about stuff, Curtis. If she talked about stuff, we wouldn't have some of the problems we got right now.
Oh, let me go to this. I'm sorry. Hold on. Sorry, y'all.
Because I'm like,
Man,
Yeah,
she's
she
the
don't
worst
talk about
psychiatrist
stuff.
in the history of all
Yes, she
psychiatrists.
is. She don't take her own advice. She don't do no.
Don't blue and red make purple. Yeah,
You know what?
it sure does.
Oh, Curtis, wrong.
It
wrong.
sure does. It
Mm.
sure does.
No,
But-
no.
But see, it's becoming so annoying that Pro Ted said, "I can't figure it out. What is really going on, Martin, with your mother? Because she came into my office. She was talking about she wanted to talk. She wanted to do this and this. She can't be around me. She hot and she cold. What's going on?"
Ooh.
So it's enough noticeable to make Ted scratch his head, say, "What is up?"
What's the tea?
what is the tea with Nicole? And everybody see it because even Anita said, listen, you and I, we need to have a TED talk. I thought that was cute.
Mm-hmm.
We need to have us a TED talk because we seen how y'all looking at each other.
Yeah, how you Google eyes.
It's one of the things Nicole said, well, mother, everything's okay. It's like you can fool someone some of the time, but you can fool your mother none of the time. What's
Exactly.
going on with you and this man here?
Mm-hmm.
He said, mother. I said, what? Did you think
Said, what?
about
How y'all, it's funny. It's like, how you think you got here?
got here?
Right. Right.
Wow. They tripped me out this week.
Yeah, them two.
Her
Lord
face
have
looks
mercy.
much better now. It looks
Yeah.
so calmer.
She needs to
It's
leave that
settled in.
Botox alone.
But it looks better now.
I mean,
So
you
don't do
gotta
anything
have
else.
that healing period and whatever she
Yeah.
did.
But she didn't need it to begin with.
Mhm.
That's
She
what
was
I'm
doing it by
saying.
herself. Yeah.
She's a beautiful woman. She did not need that.
Well,
But
All right.
Anita,
But yeah, back to Anita. Anita schooled her. Like, well, I don't see. I don't think my mama would even tell me that. Rose, would you tell me that? She wouldn't tell me to do something crazy like that.
No, my mama definitely would not have told me to go tell my ex-husband
my
I've been having
ex-husband.
sexual fantasies about him. No,
No, what is that?
absolutely not.
Mm-mm. But see, what's gonna happen is as soon as Shanice and her get full in, that's when she's gonna come out and tell him, and then everything's just gonna go. Yeah.
but
yeah.
what if she had said what she needed to say instead of letting pride run her actions? They could have got through this, reconciled, and been done. But she was all into the Dupree, like I said before, instead of knowing and recognizing that I need to have this conversation with Ted, because even it was about to go down before Leslie pulled that fire alarm. It was about to go down.
Yeah.
And that was before the divorce or shortly thereafter divorce. But come on. You the psychiatrist telling everybody else to be in touch with their feelings and putting Vanessa's actions in the mirror in front of her face and everybody else's face. And have you looked in the mirror and said, why is it when I'm with Carlton, I'm thinking about Ted?
Because
that's a big slap in the face to Carlton, if anything.
Look, I love that Kyle brought it up to her. Do you think about him when you're with me? Oh, okay. Well, there's your answer.
Because at that point, just leave him alone.
It ain't me.
Yep. So, like you said, is it going to be Mr. Carefree or is it going to be Carlton?
Ted 2.0.
And I think that for Carlton, it represents, like she said, the lockdown that I just got out of. I'm trying to be fancy free to do what I want, and Kyle represents that. Carlton is looking to lock it down. He probably got the ring already sitting in the top drawer.
I don't think she's not ready to do any locking down. She's
not, but that's why
he is.
But Kyle Loki. But this is the thing. Kyle Loki is wanting to cuff Nicole, but he's not
just
trying
smarter.
Yeah, he's more strategic. He's playing it smoother. He's like, I'm not trying to change you for anything because I like you whether or not you prison proper or you just wild and experimental. I love you.
If you want to put a strip of coal in my bedroom, go ahead. I'm here for it.
Yep.
Carlton is trying to make her.
There.
Carlton is trying to wife her. He's trying to put her in that spot and be Mrs. Fitzgerald and the upstanding citizen and the upstanding couple that her and Ted were. And I think she recognizes that pressure subconsciously. And that's why it's like getting with Carlton is going back to Ted. And I might as well go back to Ted if I'm going to do this lockdown. But I guarantee you, Carlton already got the diamond in the top drawer of the dresser waiting.
And Curtis, you're right. It's because he wanted to marry her 30 years ago. So he has that image of Nicole that he wanted 30 years ago. So he's trying to at least hold on to what that was while trying to play. He's open to this new Nicole, which deep down he's not.
Yeah, he's not.
Hey, Doki. Yep. Kyle. I'm with you, girl.
It's real, Kyle. Seriously, Carlton makes my skin crawl. That is so cringe. Like, I want y'all to take a moment. Those of you who are Team Carlton, just think about this. Put yourself in this situation. You are married to somebody. Their best friend is looking at you this kind of way all these years. That is cringe. That is very nasty.
But even then, it's like and even with Ted, he said that he knew that Carlton had a thing for Nicole. But even then, you ain't wait for the ink to dry on the damn divorce. You said, "Oh, so he's out the
He
picture."
messing up. But let me slide right on in, and that was just absolutely horrible. Like after 30 years, you trying to tell me the relationship you had in me as your best friend, as your partner, that does not run deeper than the crush that you have on this woman,
on my wife
that came my wife. At that point, whether or not any of my friends married somebody I liked, I got to get over that and keep it moving. And that the
life is done. The life is over at that point.
It's over.
And it's like in the 30 years that you mean to, and I don't know what his dating pool has been like in the last 30 years, but you mean to tell me that none of those women, either you intentionally didn't go further because you were waiting for the right moment well, I can't say either. You were buying your time in the dating pool for the last 30 years, waiting for the right moment to try and take my wife. What if you were married? And then Ted and Nicole didn't work out. So you're gonna cheat on your wife just to get with my
ex? Exactly.
So,
it is. It's just it's terrible.
It makes my skin crawl because I mean, you think about, and I don't understand how it wouldn't make her skin crawl because she's got to think about, okay, all those times we went on a double date with him and this girl, or we went to the beach together as a family and they came along. Like, was he looking at me? Like,
yeah, he was undressing me with his eyes the whole time.
That's
he was
so nasty.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think it was 40 years now, Noki. I think it had to be 25, 30. Oh, there we go. There's a time.
Yeah, let's just keep it moving. So, Keisha, you was talking about this earlier.
Oh God.
This one here. Why is she? My thing is, you don't have a purse. You can keep this violin. Everything got to go between your boobs every day for easy access. You ain't got nothing to do but to stick this violin down off in here all along.
Because, like, ladies, I don't have boobs, so I can't be able to. I don't have the luxury to do.
I mean, it's a good holder.
Nobody notices that you just get into your cool and your tatas and pull out something every time you do it.
I mean, we can hide a number of things in there.
We bless God every day for it.
The cell phone, the alcohol flask.
I was about to say a flask, a mini bottle.
Money,
and we bless the Lord every day for this ability that y'all possess.
Kleenex.
Yes, money, everything can go up in there. But come on,
put my lipstick in there if I need to. But yep, that's
all day. Yes, absolutely.
Y'all funny
all day. But the way she going about this foolishness.
I mean, she walk around like it's sewn into her bra. It's just there every day. Here you go.
I'm like so crazy. Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Isn't she overdoing it like she was before?
Yeah, that's why he's trembling and carrying on.
So
she's trying to she amping it up now because she done started noticing the tremors. She done noticed the tremors. And now she said, now let me put it on, let me sex him to death, let me do everything I can to keep his heart pumping. And then she said she got him to wear that oval ring so she can watch his vitals. Talking about he trending downward.
Yeah.
I mean,
she was happy about that thing.
She said, I see the finish line.
Child, I just need Naomi or Chelsea to be. And it's one of those things where it's going to be a point to where it's not going to be Haley that's going to be in the room when Bill collapses. It may be Danny, it may be Naomi, or maybe Chelsea. But he's going to collapse, and they're going to take him to the hospital. And he's going to be knocking on death's door, but he ain't going to be taken out yet.
Yeah. So, y'all, let's just take a moment to think about, for all of you gatekeepers who have expressed a desire and an interest in seeing Bill and Danny back together. I hope that yesterday's episode gave you a little bit of enlightenment and a light bulb, because let's just talk about the Bill and Haley backstory.
When I tell you I was hot. I normally ain't for the
Heartbroken.
backstories that they showed and did,
Yeah.
but this one had me hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like
Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
Ugh.
that was just whoa, ridiculous.
It was a lot. It was very heavy.
It was a lot. And let me tell you one thing. Danny, you're too nice.
Mm-hmm.
You already know your man got problems with ladies. Why would you suggest this young girl, even though it's Naomi's friend, to work up
That's
in your
what Miss
husband's
Lily
office?
said.
Ain't no way in hell.
That's what Miss Lily was saying this morning. She said nobody in their right mind should be letting that girl come up in their house like that. I'm like,
Not
I know
even
your man
just
got
the house,
issues.
but you done put in the house and in his office.
I don't think she was in the house. I think she was just basically kind of
No,
there.
I thought she did move in with him.
That's what Miss Lily said, but I don't think she moved
I think
in.
they did because they mentioned
Yeah,
it
they
earlier
said
about
that
her
though in the
being there
beginning.
'cause she
They've been
had
saying
nowhere.
that all along that she moved in with him.
Like she was probably staying in that guest house out there or something. Like
to
she
your
was,
I must have missed that part because Miss Lily did say that, but I'm like, I missed that part.
way back at the beginning. This is like the beginning of season 1 when they were flushing it out, trying to give us just a little bit. Because something Danny said about her being there. So it wasn't something they elaborated on, but it was a mention.
Miss Lily, amen. Hey, Miss Lily.
And this is the thing, to your point, Ursula, or whoever said that, whoever thought it was a good idea to let Danny suggest Haley be up in there working for Bill. How about Naomi bringing this little fast ass girl or woman, I should say, into the house where where it was stated in the episode, your father sneaks around. Now, whether or not your father was gonna make a move on your best friend, or whether or not your best friend was gonna make a move on your daddy, you just don't do that.
And another thing that you don't do is tell all your family business to somebody you just met. You ain't had no business talking about the affairs my daddy having that my mama don't even know about. And you just met that girl 2 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, I'm getting the feedback from somebody. Watching it back.
Who watching that?
Go.
Angela, you got the show in the background.
That was.
But and then Haley, I mean, they bold as I don't know what, because
girl,
this right here.
Yeah.
Listen, if we ain't rolling down the stairs, tussling over me walking in on you about to mess around with my daddy or my husband.
I'm swinging.
It's at this moment that this went from a soap opera, should have gone from a soap opera to a Lifetime movie.
Yeah.
Because he should have been out that window.
Because at this point, if Danny, if you were to have gotten a nomination, it's because you didn't react enough for me. Because why is Haley still standing?
Exactly.
He would have been snatched. Okay, that tie would have been a noose.
She was shot. She was shot. That's why she had a delayed reaction.
He would have been
snatched. Come on, don't talk like that and this, that, and the other. Bill tried to step up and be big bad Bill, but
Bill pissed me off. Like, you don't talk to her like that.
Had
Daddy, this wench is in my mama. Oh my God.
She got the nerve to stand there and act like she's sad about it. Look at her face.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, girl. Yep, wench. That's the exact right word.
All I know is
Bill and Haley both would have been out that window. I would have thrown the
Let the record reflect. Donald, you don't know my child, but Angela and Ursula know my child. If that had been Keisha and Taylor, that situation would have went totally different.
Oh, you ain't got to tell me twice, because it's gonna be a tag team. Which one you want, the right or the left?
Exactly. It would have been a tag team match. Who you getting and who I'm getting? Let me know what you do so we can switch.
Listen,
clink that night, all in the clink.
Everybody going to jail. And if you ain't in jail, you in the morgue.
Yep.
And this Bill's
that happened right there. That nobody could be standing. Those two definitely could not be standing.
Hell no.
She wouldn't have been
cute no more. Not with no teeth in her mouth. She wouldn't have been cute at all with no teeth in her mouth.
And even it's Bill for me. It's the unmitigated gall and audacity for you to even buck up to Danny to talk to her in the manner you did regarding your defense of Haley. Like, and it's one of those things like he still, and even with this context of how everything went down, to how you still defend Haley from episode 1 to now, is like, you are trash, sir.
He is. And that and see that for me, it didn't take this episode to do it. And I don't understand how it took anybody else, because my thing is the way he has openly disrespected her from day one.
Day one on this show. I'm like, I can't take you back after that. I
do not want to see no Bill and Danny together. That disgusts me. Why would you condone somebody putting themselves through that sort of emotional abuse?
Again, why would I trust you for that? Because you only want me because you can't have me right now.
Exactly. Only want me because
the only reason.
And the fact that I love the relationship that her and Andre have, that they can sit and have a real talk about it, and he can be there to comfort her in those moments. And the fact that him and Chelsea bonded over, okay, this is what. I'm so happy she has Andre, because Danny, she's not as weak now as she was back then, but begging him to take her back and all of that crap. But
Andre gets MVP actor of the week. Or in character, because even with him, Danny's been able to console him through his grief or his guilt with Derek and how he played a role in their relationship. But he still be able to at least be understanding enough to understand where Danny and Bill's relationship brought her to.
Yeah, right here, and it broke her. Look at there.
Listen. And then even when Bill had his moments where he was basically saying, I regret divorcing Danny, and Vern, I'm like, no, Vernon, you have the right reaction. You had the right reaction, because even then Vernon said that I looked at you as a son, and now I don't even like you anymore. Now, Vernon, I don't like the fact that you still go to Bill, because whenever something happens, you want him to fix your problems. But in terms of Danny,
more lawyers in your pocket
than that. The cast is limited.
Chelsea, I'm mad that Danny held you back, because I needed you to just grab Haley one good time.
I wouldn't have held Taylor back. I'd have been like, you go ahead until I get myself together. I'll be there in a minute.
And I love that they did this, though, because we knew the context of it from episode 1 and done, and the whole wedding. But I wanted to. Now I see what leading up to how bad Naomi and Chelsea were towards Bill. And I don't ever want to see it. I don't want to be in the same room. Like, especially Chelsea, Naomi. That was my best friend, but Naomi knew it was happening, and
Naomi, you really set it up.
She owned the block again for that. Another nomination for that, because she opened the door to this. You didn't.
Sure
how many affairs?
Put the heifer in my house.
You put her in the house, but how many?
Armed her with information.
How many affairs did your daddy have that you didn't tell your mama about?
That part.
Yeah, that you didn't know about. Yeah.
We know the ones she know about, but how many do you know that she didn't even know?
Naomi, you just as trash as your daddy. I hate to say that. You just as trash.
For real.
Oh my God. Like father, like daughter. And it's the way that Bill gaslight. And I'm going back to the beginning of the series when Bill was literally gaslighting everybody.
Yep.
In terms of the relationship with him and Haley. It's like, oh my God. Timon, the actor, bravo. Bravo.
There's not an inkling of a desire that I have to see him and Danny back together.
Absolutely not.
And it don't have anything to do with the fact that we love Andre. It has to do with the fact of how disrespectful he was to Danny.
He was very
now,
even to his daughters. I mean, that was the whole family. How are you going to sit there and treat the women in your family like that? Your own daughter, you took her best friend. Your wife is at the top, but that was crass. Of all the women around you, you had to pick that one.
But Angela, not even that. You have the nerve
in my house.
Have a relationship with Haley. Y'all don't talk to Haley that way. Y'all talk to Haley. Y'all get back to where y'all were. Don't be disrespectful to Haley.
It's the gaslighting.
Nigga, this is my bedroom. What?
Excuse me? I want y'all to be friends. I want y'all, my daughters, to get back with Haley. I want y'all to accept Haley.
What? I ain't got to accept.
This right here made that request look ignorant as hell.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you talking about? Accept Haley and sit and be friends.
That will never happen, sir. Never.
This papa came in here, served us some cupcakes, and took my mama's husband.
Like you lucky I keep it at a simple hi. And not every time I see her is literally me grabbing for her neck.
On site. On site. Here's the thing though. And they keep going, well, if our marriage was so solid, Haley couldn't have gotten in there and the cracks wouldn't. Be it as it may. You find you somebody on the outside of this house, on the outside of our circle, and move yourself outside of this, but you gonna go in the house, my daughter's best friend, marry this woman, and then live in a house behind the gates where I got to look at you every time I turn around and you
down the street.
Then you require my parents to make me go to the wedding so that I can watch you do it.
Yes.
And y'all want her to take him back? What?
And that's why she had that gun and shot it up. I'm glad she now it puts it
I'm mad she missed.
No, but the whole thing is real stupid, because if she was trying to kill Bill, really trying to kill him and get this done and over with, she really should have moved herself out of the gates, because having him close in there basically just tangled up her whole plan.
Well, she didn't ask to be in the gates. That was him. He wanted to do it to rub it in Danny's face.
Yeah.
Well, not even just that. He wanted to do it for
status. I thought in the
he wanted to do it
she wanted to be there.
Yeah, he wanted to
be
do it
for status. He wanted to keep his Dupree adjacentness and still be behind the gates and everything else and not slink off. He wanted to still be there, and you just have to deal with it. And I honestly
would have been okay outside of the gates.
Kudos to Danny for being as calm and cool as she is on a daily basis with seeing them. Just let me just give you your flowers.
Listen.
I'd have still been trying
time.
to get up.
Exactly. Every time I walk in that country club and y'all sitting up at that table, I'm coming across it.
And in all honesty,
I'm over it and I've moved on, and I still am gonna whoop your ass.
Exactly.
And in all honesty, this shows how much Bill values or views women in general. Because as a father, this is coming from me as a man. For me, I don't have any kids, but if God permits me to have a child, I want my child to be a girl. My first child to be a girl, because for me, I feel a girl will balance me out. Because so I can be, we have a lot of love to be able to reciprocate as father and daughter. But even then, you have 2 girls, Bill, 2. And then you're going to sit here and not only just cheat on your wife on a frequent basis, so that means that you don't give women any kind of credit at all, but you're going to sit there and marry your daughter's best friend and then literally rub it in everybody's face. Heaven forbid you had 2 sons, Bill. Yeah. I would, oh, Jesus. Now, right now, I still want to play one of your illegitimate sons so I can be able to, because I'm just pointing that out there. But at the same time, you are, oh my God, the fact that I'm imagining you with sons right now, and that's a menace to society.
It was terrible, but let's move on. It was grief.
Look, side note, if it's one thing Donald is gonna do, it's gonna be plug himself.
You don't know, right?
Hey, look, you good. You gotta put it out there. You want it, you gotta put it out there, right?
Let me tip my hat. I volunteer. Let's talk about Shanice tribute.
I love this interaction between Nicole and Shanice.
Our girl is going through it. She is really going through it.
Yeah.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart. And she's snapping at everything and everybody. But I like this in exchange with her and Nicole. And I like this one with her and Eva.
Yeah, I like that with her and Eva. I said that's gonna be the new friends. That's gonna be the new friends right there.
What you say?
I said Shanice was getting on my nerves a little bit this week.
Hey, Robert. Oh my goodness, I miss you so much. Welcome. Robert. Yeah, I like this exchange and everybody's feeling it. And I feel that they're giving Derek the adequate amount of grieving, but I wish y'all had shown him this kind of love when he was alive. And then I would, well, Eva was nice to him and she did talk to him and she did protect him. So I can't take it away from Eva. And I can't really take nothing from Shanice either. Ashley is the one I have fought with. But these
Ashley
two
and Naomi.
Yeah, them two. But I can get with this right here. And I like that she asked her auntie to stay. So she gonna be that new chief of staff. So we get to see more auntie around. But I don't like that Shanice snapped at Ted for asking Nicole to talk to her.
I
Was
didn't think
Ted
it was
wrong
warranted.
or what?
I didn't think that was warranted. I think she was doing too much.
I think she was doing too much too. I think she was team too much at that point.
But I can understand where Shanice is coming from, though. I don't excuse her for snapping at Ted. I think I agree with you two. She did a little too much. But I can also understand that in that moment, she didn't need a professional person to talk to.
You just needed somebody to talk to.
She needed someone. She needed her man ultimately to console her. And I love this interaction between Nicole and Shanice because Nicole was able to give Shanice some insight in terms of how Ted deals with crisis situations. Whereas even though his intentions may be good-willed in terms of trying to look out for you to provide you an avenue to adequately express how you feel, he doesn't do well in dealing with those kinds of situations. But even though he should have talked to you himself, you have to understand he's not the best communicator when it comes to situations like this. So either you can take it or you can leave it.
Right. And he still apparently hasn't learned his lesson of doing it because he's still doing it. So yeah.
Well, Ted doesn't learn a lot of lessons and he's stuck in his ways because with the whole roses of after I get some, let me sing you some flowers.
He's still doing
same thing. So
and Shanice was very respectful. She was saying, like, with all due respect, I'm not trying to recreate the same mistakes you had with your marriage.
Right.
And it's one of those things where Nicole's like, you know what? I can't even be mad at that. That's fair.
Yeah. So let's go on over. Not really, Martin. Let's touch this right quick, and then we'll get into Martin preparing for all hell to break loose. Smitty, you can leave the house any other time. Why are you sitting up in here making everybody else uncomfortable with that little laptop?
Because he's trying to work.
You should have been writing all along. This story ain't just falling in your lap. This been months.
Why do you write like you're running out of time?
Exactly.
Literally.
And I'm like, is this the only room in the house? You could have went back upstairs to your bedroom.
Like, you ain't got no office?
There's not an office in here somewhere. I'm like, I don't understand.
You know what? That's a valid point.
Like, your husband is a Dupree and a senator. Y'all don't have an office in your house?
Yeah, this is it. I don't understand.
Very
why can't you go? But what, for that matter, why don't you just go to your office at work and work if you want quiet?
Thank you. And how about why weren't you writing the whole time this has been happening? You should have been writing a page a night. So when it come time to go, you should have been. All you had to do was hit submit, hit the final conclusion, and hit submit. Ain't no way you're supposed to be starting from ground zero writing this story.
Literally, why you talking about this is a groundbreaking story?
Nah, that ground broke months ago.
Yeah, you gonna have everybody else gonna scoop you by the time because we done had press conferences. You should already had that done.
It's public knowledge. The plasma ring down, and your story ain't out yet.
Exactly. You late.
What we doing?
All you had to say is the impeller is leave a blank.
Yep, that should have been.
He said so. Leave a blank. So all you got to do is okay. This one was this person, and this one at the Garland was Leah such and such. Boom, send. Everything else should have been waiting, this placeholder and ready to go. Nah, Smitty. You was wrong all the way around. You get another nomination for this too, Smitty. And kick Martin out his own house. The house
Literally. All y'all need to leave. But it was funny. Nobody paid him any attention till Martin.
And you all
went back to doing what they were doing. And then Martin was like, well, okay, everybody. And then they were like, okay, well, we'll go.
And them two over there in the corner.
Literally, that's another reason you get the nomination. Send them kids up there just so they can mess around.
Well, no, see, they didn't go there though. He
Nah,
was
he
going
told
and
them to
he
leave.
stopped them. He told them to leave. Where they was messing around at was back at that beach house. She took him back to the
because
beach
he told
house.
them they can't go
He
upstairs.
kept
They
them
got to
there.
leave the door
Okay.
open. So they left.
They was at the beach at the beach house. They was not
Talking
upstairs.
about if y'all
They
are
was on
here,
their
then
way.
I'm gonna still be thinking about parenting. Your ass better be thinking about parenting when they leave.
Exactly. So put them out so they can't knock boots upstairs. So they just went to the lake house to do it.
Yep, and did what they needed to do or wanted to do.
Now
Let
somebody
the record
said,
reflect. Let the record reflect. If I had been Jessica, I'd have still been on punishment for leaving the cotillion. So I don't understand how she even
I
over
don't
there.
understand her parents.
I don't either. I don't understand. She probably don't care. They don't.
And
know
I
where
guess
she
he's
at.
off. Well, yeah.
But
He's
here's
not
the
on punishment
thing:
anymore. Going.
a lot of people have said, fellow gatekeepers and across the other things, that they are feeling uncomfortable with the scenes between Jessica and Tyrell because they're teenagers and they don't want to see teenage sex or even implied sex. So what are y'all thoughts about that?
It's real life.
Yeah, that's life.
Yes.
That's life.
As much as we like to try and keep our kids in a fairy tale bubble, the reality is kids have sex.
Yeah.
That they're most, let me phrase it, teens have sex.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing that
especially
we can do
these teens,
is
a lot
advocate.
more.
We can advocate as much as we want for virginity until marriage, as much as we want, but they're going to do what they want to do regardless. The best thing that we can do is arm them with enough knowledge of what the risks of sex comes with, whether it's on the emotional level, mental level, and the physical level. The only thing you can do at this point is, if you do choose to do it, understand what you're getting yourself into and be smart about it.
Emotionally and physically.
And understand that I ain't raising no babies.
Pretty much.
And even then, they don't show this. They don't show the teens having.
No, it's just always the before and after. There's not any of that.
Yeah.
They're not crossing that line.
I think
Now,
they're
at that
being
point,
with them.
At that point, I would have probably had an issue with them showing them having sex, but I'm okay with the before and after.
Okay.
Well, and I agree with Noki. It's not like we talking about 14-year-olds. These are kids that are about to graduate high school.
Yeah,
it is very realistic for them to be having
college.
sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least for me, in terms of the household I grew up in, you ain't having no kind of sex under my roof until you graduate high school. Until then, you under my jurisdiction. But that's
even out of the house, you ain't having sex. That's what my family said.
Well, no, I'm not saying
even in your own house,
okay with them having sex. I'm just saying
you ain't got no husband.
I'm just saying it's realistic.
I'm already
that they are
talking
doing
to Solomon about sex. He's only 11, and I'm talking to him in his terms, but I'm already kind of priming him up because I hate it, but they're having sex younger and younger, and it's very disheartening. But I want him to be aware, and I don't want him to. But I need you to understand, you can come to me at any time. So you have to talk to your people. You can't just let them just go out there anymore. Well, you couldn't do that before.
No,
anyway,
you can't. And the way my parents would have got down with Anita, that whole conversation she had with Nicole about Ted, they would have come in with a rose with his name on and say, Ted, here. There you
I'm
go.
screaming.
Handle it. Handle it.
That would have been your daddy, yeah.
My mama. Listen, y'all. Okay. Mama, if you watch this later, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, but you did it, and you know you did it.
Oh, Lord.
I had a crush on someone in high school, and I'm not going to say his name just in case he ever sees this. And they went to the store and brought home a cucumber and said, "This is so and so here."
What?
Put the condom on.
They just gave me the cucumber. They were trying to be funny, but say, "This is so and so here." Now I get the joke. Now I didn't really get it then. I was like, "What the?"
That was highly inappropriate.
That was very. What was Mama? Were they drinking that day?
No, they was just trying to be funny. It was trying to be funny, but like I said back then, I didn't get the joke, not fully. I got it now, but I was
dead wrong for that.
Yeah, they were dead wrong for that. Was it a decent sized cucumber?
Girl, huge. Probably the fattest one
I'm
in
done.
the produce section.
Oh my gosh, I ain't gonna be able to look at Earth and
I'm never gonna be able to look at your parents the same again.
They sure did.
Oh
And I
my
was
gosh.
like, looking at them like, really?
What are you talking about? Yeah, see. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I said they would have gave me
Well-
Rose with Ted on and say, here.
All right. So what's next?
Get
Hold on.
over. No, we're done. So we know now that the Victor Newman is coming to the DMV
Mm-hmm.
And
next
Jack
week,
Abbott.
and Jack Abbott coming to Martin's fundraiser. So next week
Mhm.
is going to be a doozy. Next week, y'all just hold
Mhm.
on because I got a feeling they're gonna hit the gas from Monday to Friday,
And they better.
and we better find
They
out who
need
this
to,
impeller
because
is
it's
on
been kinda
Monday.
dry.
Monday, we need to find out who the
We got-
impeller is, and then we need to get on to the fundraiser.
No,
Right.
the thing that I am looking forward to is this earthquake that happens during the fundraiser.
Is it the earthquake or is it a tornado?
One of the
I thought it
two.
was
It's a
one.
natural disaster that shakes up the whole room. And
Yeah.
I need to know who Kat tells Jacob, or no, the Ted
It's bleeding.
is bleeding.
Yeah.
Because
it's
also
bleeding.
Anita said, but Nicole.
But Nicole was standing there crying like something has happened to someone.
Oh, maybe
And
it's
who
Kyle.
is it?
No, not Kyle. Maybe Carlton bleeding. Please let Carlton be bleeding.
You, you know what? A part of me hopes it's Smitty. A part of me hopes it's Smitty.
Cute, Smitty.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Donald, I was thinking the same thing.
When Noki
No,
said
we
need to
I'm
check
thinking
the
it's
kids,
Smitty.
yeah,
They
no,
mama
she's right.
now.
Smitty missed
Well, he
his
said it's a
calling instead
tornado.
of it being Derek. I ain't gonna say it should have been Smitty, but he should have spent some time in ICU, so now he get his chance for the way he
Them
handled
kids
what
need
he
their
did.
mama.
They do need their mama, but his mama need a bump
Their
on
mama
the head.
been out the
something.
commission doing this story the whole time. Their mama
Because
ain't
they
been there.
mama ain't acting like mama. They mama doing all kind of stuff, and I'm tired. So no. Do we have any church announcements?
Child, no.
There's
Okay.
no church announcements on today.
All right. Well, then, y'all, this is the
Everybody
time for
stay
y'all to
blessed.
go. Y'all go in and vote for who you think should be kicked out of the gates this week. We have some nominations up already. But those of you all, if you have someone else that we have not talked about, but you go ahead and put them in the comments, but you can't just say the name. You got to say why you're nominating them. So y'all go ahead and do that at this time. And we will be right back with the answers to the trivia questions. We will be right back. All right, Angela. So who won tonight's trivia?
Give me a drum roll, please.
All right, hold on.
It was Curtis. Oh, we already spit it down.
Curtis.
It was Curtis.
All
10:07.
right, Curtis.
You were in there, Marvella, but you came in 10:07 on the third 10:07.
And the third
she was
207. All right.
Yeah, because everybody began.
All right. So Curtis, you are going in the pile. And y'all give it up for Curtis one more time. Curtis said he was gone for 2 weeks, but he back now. And you look out. He is on it. All right, so let's talk about these nominations here. We've nominated Naomi. We have nominated Ashley. We have nominated Martin. We've nominated Smitty. And we nominated, who was the last one?
Darlene.
Darlene.
Yeah.
So anybody got any other nominations before we proceed with kicking somebody out?
Milky has, who is it?
I think she had Bill.
Granny kick Ashley out.
Winoki said Naomi because of her ignorance with telling household business to a stranger and so much other crap. Smithers for not going to the office and work on this special project, and Bill just because.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bill goes without saying because that whole whatever. I appreciate the backstory, but I think, well, I know who I was saying. Keisha, are you ready to make an announcement? Have you made a decision? You have? Okay. Hold on. Wait a second. Who's going home?
I'm sending the dynamic duo home for Ashley and Naomi. Bye.
You ain't give me a chance to do the drum roll.
Sorry.
Yep.
Ashley and Naomi, it's a double eviction. Here's your ride. You have been escorted out of the gates this week. Sorry. Y'all need to get yourself together. Y'all both crash out for the wrong reasons. You could be right on one hand and so wrong on the other. Naomi, you just double-minded and two-faced it. And Ashley, you just guilt-ridden and hypocritical. Yeah. So there it is. All right. Let's keep it moving. And who's on the prayer list?
The whole damn cast.
At this point. We still in the time of bereavement.
Definitely Jacob.
All right. Keisha, performer of the week.
That's going to be Danielle Elizabeth Dupree.
Okay. I'm with it.
I felt her pain in that moment. It was all over her face.
It was all over everything. All right. So Carla Mosley, you have been chosen as our performer of the week. Congratulations to her. Y'all clap it up.
I do have a kind of announcement. The cat agency would like some assistance. She does have an open file, a case she's working on. She's trying to find where in the world is her man. Because where's Tomas?
Yeah, that's what Curtis said. Where's Tomas?
I saw Tomas from his Instagram. He was at MomoCon living his best life. Now, this is a little bit of tea. So if you notice, like, he's not in the opening credits anymore. Like, he's gone like Derek was gone. So I think that something is going to happen to Tomas, that he's going to be written out, because remember, we noticed the change when Derek, and then a few months later, Derek's not there. Now I think Tomas is either going to get fired, move to Puerto Rico, or something's going to happen.
Under the chandelier.
Now, I was about to say that might be his blood.
That might be him, the one bleeding from.
He might be under the chandelier.
But that's just something for us to watch. That maybe Tomas might be the next cast member leaving. Who knows?
I don't want to see Tomas leave. He done grew on me.
Well,
I'm good. I'm good with Tomas. I'm good off
Him and
Tomas.
Kat have grown on me. At first, I didn't like them together, but they've grown on me.
I don't like them together. Tomas is too much of an opportunist, and Kat just wants to keep him so that Eva doesn't have him.
I don't think that's the case anymore, though. I think they over that.
Final thoughts. Go ahead.
Eva got a man now. She ain't living.
Continue, Donald.
Start with me.
Yeah, continue on. When final.
I'm really excited for next week. I hope that they keep the pedal flooring from Monday through Friday. I want to be gagged the entire time with each and every episode.
Yeah.
And then even after next week, after this whole crossover thing is done and through, keep it going.
Okay. Angela.
I am interested to see who is under the chandelier, what is going to be happening, and who is out and who is in. Why? And I'm hoping somebody else is in this elevator besides Danny and Bill alone. I need somebody else to be in this elevator.
Ain't nobody else in that
Hopefully
elevator. I need somebody to hurry up and open that damn elevator. Where's the firefighter number 2? Firefighter number 2, open the elevator.
His name is Liam.
Liam,
that's who needs to be back.
Liam, come on back.
What's the final thought? The
Come
final
on back.
thought is where's Liam?
Your final thought is where's
bring Liam back in.
Well,
Yep.
we'll see.
Get Liam front and center. Then I got a name for
Liam back into the
too.
fold.
What's the name?
His name is Sexual Chocolate.
Cocoa butter, Reese's peanut butter.
knew you were gonna say that.
I knew it. I said no.
You
can't be sexual chocolate. That's too
Why he
over.
can't be?
He's got to be like a Lindor chocolate. He's got to be what's that one?
He's sexual chocolate.
The one that's in the gold wrapper. What's that one? The Godiva chocolate. He got to be something like that. You can't be sexual chocolate. That's very overt. You got to think of one that's a decadent type chocolate. You got to rethink that.
Sexual chocolate is very decadent.
Oh my gosh. It's got to be a Godiva chocolate or what is those things? I buy them for Raphael all the time. There's ones that come in the little gold thing. Is that the Lindor chocolate?
Liam needs more screen time.
The BN, not BN. What is
I don't know what y'all gonna have him do. I don't care what y'all have him do. Just have him do it.
Okay. Well, and on that, my final thought.
Bueno bars.
No,
that's what you're
not
talking
Bueno.
about?
They got the gold wrappers. It's killing me. Anyway, I'll find it in a second. I'll think about it when we're done. My final thought is I want them to open up. Is it another elevator or another room where Haley is kissing this guy who supposedly saved her? I need Bill to see Haley kissing this guy. Or somebody.
Supposedly saved her. Yeah. I didn't see that part.
Yes.
That part at?
Yes.
She up in somebody's face like that.
Yeah. She was up there kissing and all up in there. It's one of them Abbott boys.
Oh,
she was in there. Yeah. Jack Abbott's son. Yeah, that's exactly who she was up in there kissing in that room or the elevator or wherever they was at.
Somebody in the mouth you just met.
Because he saved her from whatever, and she was caught up in passion, and she got to kissing. And I need somebody to see it. I need all hell to all hell.
Yeah, I need that to break loose.
And they impaler thing, or maybe the person coming in is not the impaler, but the impaler sends a representative, because we noticed that Joey's at the fundraiser later. Like it's almost like they just skipped over. So maybe they're setting us up for it to not be what we think it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, all he was doing was meeting with the impaler. It was just a meeting.
I know, but I just feel like the way they're glossing it over.
Didn't show.
Man, let that damn storyline end. Y'all have y'all conversation. Leave my town. Okay, cool. I was leaving anyway, bruh. I ain't mean to mess your stuff up, big brother. I'm out. I see you later. All right, bye, bye, bye. We tired of it. Let's move on.
Well, I mean, every story they have, you can't say hurry and move on. We got to go somewhere else. You can want more stuff.
I understand.
We can't be in and out so much.
Too long.
I understand, but it's soap, like you said. It is
It's not
what it
soapy
is.
though.
Well, it is what it is.
I
Y'all
need it to be
listen.
soapy.
Thank y'all for coming on tonight. Thank y'all, everyone, for watching. Thank you again to Timeca Seretti for joining us at the top of the show. That was absolutely amazing.
What was it?
Anytime. Thank you for singing for us. We saw her
Or Garibaldi?
background.
Was it Garibaldi?
Is it Garibaldi chocolate?
Garibaldi. No.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna make me look at it. What is
Either that or Ferrero.
Ferrero, that's it. It's Ferrero Rocher. That's it.
Oh, the Ferrero, yeah, those are in the gold.
That's it. That's the ones in the gold wrapper that Raphael can't get enough of. Ferrero Rocher. Okay, but y'all, thank you. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, y'all. We love y'all. We can't wait to come in next week to see what we got to talk about. The tea.
Okay.
Y'all be safe. Again, like I said, thank you to Timeca for joining us, and thank y'all for tuning in. And God bless you and good night.
Good night.
Peace out.
Everybody knows the pretty little secrets start to show, and the whole town leans in close, waiting on the one thing nobody chose. Welcome to Behind the Gates, with the love and the scandal never waits. Behind the gates, yeah, behind the gates. Every heart's a rumor in the flames. Welcome to Behind the Gates, where the truth comes out when the night is late. Ooh, behind the gates. Ooh, let's talk about it.
We got up to